A section of northbound I-95 in Philadelphia collapsed after a tanker truck caught fire underneath the highway on Sunday morning, causing significant damage and potentially taking months to repair, according to Pennsylvania officials. The tanker truck, carrying a petroleum-based product, is still trapped under the collapsed highway. Authorities are working to determine if anyone was caught in the fire and collapse, but no injuries have been reported so far. Pennsylvania Governor Josh Shapiro stated that restoring the highway would likely take several months. His office is exploring alternative routes and working with federal partners to address the situation. The affected portion of the highway is one of the busiest interstates in the state, with approximately 160,000 vehicles traveling on it daily, according to the Pennsylvania Department of Transportation. Philadelphia Mayor Jim Kenney confirmed that the fire is now under control. He advised residents to avoid the area and find alternative routes for travel. The closure of the highway is expected to cause delays in trash collection and SEPTA bus routes, operated by the Southeastern Pennsylvania Transportation Authority. During a flyover of the scene, Governor Shapiro witnessed the remarkable devastation caused by the collapse. He expressed gratitude that no motorists on I-95 were injured or killed. The first responders, law enforcement, and other agencies acted swiftly to contain the situation. The cause of the truck fire and the circumstances surrounding it are still under investigation. Derek Bomer, battalion chief for the Philadelphia Fire Department, described the scene as having intense heat and heavy fire underneath the underpass. Explosions near the highway collapse may have been caused by the runoff of fuel or gas lines compromised by the accident. Images and videos from the incident show large plumes of smoke rising from the interstate, which spans from Maine to Florida. The exact cost of repairing the highway remains unknown, but U.S. Secretary of Transportation Pete Buttigieg assured Pennsylvania officials that necessary resources would be provided to rebuild I-95 safely and expeditiously. The collapse has not affected the drinking water quality in the city, according to the Philadelphia Water Department. However, the U.S. Coast Guard is monitoring the situation for potential water pollution. The Coast Guard reported a gasoline sheen on the water but stated that cleanup efforts are primarily focused on land. Officials emphasized that the collapse and subsequent closure of the highway would have significant impacts on regional travel. SEPTA General Manager Leslie Richards announced that additional capacity and service would be provided on alternative transportation routes. She urged employers to be flexible with their workforce due to anticipated delays in commuting. Secretary Buttigieg warned of significant regional traffic impacts and pledged ongoing support from the Department of Transportation until I-95 is fully restored. President Joe Biden has been briefed on the situation, and the Federal Highway Administration will offer federal support and assistance. The National Transportation Safety Board will send a team to investigate the collapse.